Right, we're going to take a look at Malt Production. This is by Zodlzok, 4.01 megabyte on the download, and the question is going to be, is it worth it? Is it worth putting your crops through this production chain and getting these outputs? So we've got the outputs there. So we've got barley malt, we've got wheat malt, and then we've got corn malt. And obviously different bags of various ones on the spawn area. So you're going to find this in the construction menu and under productions and factories. So we'll scroll along till we find it. There we are, 215 grand to put down. You're going to need water, wheat, barley and corn. Fair enough. So you're going to need to open up this first, like that. Obviously everything goes into there. Your wheat, your barley, your corn and your water goes into there. Now if we come down this side, because it's a Zodlzok production building, you've got this little thing here. So you've got show information panel. So turn that on, get that board there. And then on this side we've got show trigger markers. We'll turn that on, and you got those there and then there is one underneath all the bags out there. And if you come back around, because there's two more things, we've got the first one here on the left hand side, show warning stripes. This is going to be your hatch marking areas, although weren't they were there on the bag spawn point first. Let's go turn those off. Actually, does that put them around the loading in point? Yeah, around the loading in point. Right, fair enough. And then the last one around the corner here is turn the lights on. You've got those lights. Looks like they're not on, mind you, but then it is August 8 o'clock in the morning. Oh, there you are. You can see the lights there. Fair enough. Right, and then we come further back round. Just there is your production chain menu. So this is where you get into the recipes. So they're basically all the same. 150 water and then 500 of the crop. So you've got the wheat, you've got the barley, and then you've got the corn. Now, it says on the website capacity is 100,000 per filling type. Yeah, I've got 100,000 water in. I've got over 400,000 wheat, 200,000 barley, and then it only let me put 100,000 corn in, which is a bit strange, to be fair, because that's more than 100,000 each. But all right, fair enough. We'll roll with it. Now, all the cycles per month are 48, and they're all going to cost you 360 per cycle. So everything is pretty much the same. So now we've got all the schematics out the way. Is it worth putting it through? So I've got a chart for you. So obviously we've got the input crops to start with. So water, for 1,000 litres of whatever coming out, you're going to need 200 litres of water. And we've got a cost of 0 because you can get that for free out of a pond. If you wanted to put wheat in, you're going to need 667 litres and you would have sold that for 790. Barley, again, the same 667 litres, you'd have sold that for 744. And then for the corn, same 667 litres, but you would have sold that for 1,002. Now, let's talk about what we're going to get out of it the other end. So we've got the wheat malt. So the 790 cost going in, you would have sold that for 1,029, which is an uplift of 30.3%. That's not bad. Then we go on to the barley. You just put the cost of 744 in. You then sold that for 1,021, 37.3% extra. Fair enough. And then the corn, because it's got an extra cost on it, so the others are like 700, like nearly 800. The corn going into this one is 1,002. And you can sell that for 1,133, which only gives it a 13.1% extra. Yeah, that's the, I'm going to say, worst one out of these three. I mean, the best one is obviously going to be the barley, 37%. I'm not sure on that, because 37% in the real world, if you was to have 37% extra, then that's no problem. You're on to a winner. But with the other ones that we've had recently, we had like 200, 300% extra. I don't know, it gives me a feeling of being a little bit shortchanged. I mean, you're still going to make money. Don't get me wrong. You are still going to make a profit from this. It's just not as much as what we've been used to. All right, fair enough. You deal with that situation if you really wanted to. You are going to make money if you're chucking it through there. Fair enough. Jobs are good. And the last thing I just want to say is they are too heavy. You can't pick them up, so you're going to need some sort of bag lifter just to move them around. That being said, though, I do like it. Something different, something new. Yeah, Very nice. Right, drop it in the comments below. Are you going to be putting this into your whole farm shenanigans? We'll see what people are looking at. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.